Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
That means that we punched our ticket to go try to win a Super Bowl, and that's it. We got one game at a time, starting at 1 o'clock on Sunday. Love y'all, boys. Love you. Love you. I'll go to war with every single one of you, every game, all right? Love you, 1-7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Win.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 It's showtime.
Congratulations for being shit. Well done for being shit, and well done for being shit. What was going on there? Where was the teamwork? Where was the spirit? Where was the communication? And what the fuck was going on?
Welcome to the Mafia Sports Report post-game show. I'm your host, Tommy, to the ice degree to the TOP from the 313 about my side. This is my main man, my 2K and Sam, the one they call the Apex Man, Mr. Mikey. Oh, man. Hey, we got the victory. But, yeah, I'm with Chef Gordon. What the fuck was going on in that game? It was a weird game. I said it at halftime, Mikey, when I came on here to do the halftime show. It had a weird feeling to that game. I don't know what it was. I was confident. I knew we would win. But it had this weird feeling that the game was going to come down to possibly a touchdown. I didn't have that feeling going into the game, but as I'm watching it, it just was a weird game because it wasn't all ugly. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, the offense played good at times and then shut down. And then the defense played, they had their moments where they showed up and then they shut down. It just was a weird flow of the game. But ultimately, listen, we got the job done, right? And that's what counts the most. But it was ugly. Go ahead, Mikey.
Okay. Where do we start? What an ugly 31-point output.
Yes.
That was the ugliest 31 points I've ever seen Buffalo score.
Oh, atrocious. Right.
Like,
it really was.
And I don't know what the hell happened. I missed the missed field goal in the first half. Like,
it just was a missed field goal.
Just, like the way
Sean
it
said,
kicked, it looked like a knuckleball.
It was funky. Yeah. It was fun. I'll tell you what, when he kicks, it has a weird sound to it. Is it just me, or it just comes off his foot a little weird? I mean, he makes them. I'm not gonna, but yeah, that one was really odd and like knuckleball to the left. So I have to go back. I'll be honest with you. I didn't really dive into to see if somebody tipped it.
See it. I like when I came back, I was doing something. I looked up and it was like,
yeah.
Wide left. I was like, oh, did it blocked? What the hell happened?
Yeah. Hey, look, at the end of the day, though, Prater came through at the end too, though. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad because he misses that kick there. They got time. Just saying. So, I mean, not a lot, but they still got time. And they got playmakers. They, as you saw tonight, speed kills. And I'll say this, man. Tyreek Hill still is dangerous, okay? But we have a guy in Moore, and you saw that tonight, who, if used correctly, can be dangerous as well. Not Tyreek dangerous, but pretty damn useful in this offense. I go back to it again, Mikey. I wish Joe Brady would start implementing these guys more, understanding their strengths and using them more in the offense. Because man, I would have liked to see more tonight, right? More tonight. Palmer's kind of been quiet. I'll be real with you this season. He's made a couple plays, but just not consistent, right? We're not getting that consistency that we would like to see for a guy that we
for Palmer?
Got a 3-year Palmer on a 3-year contract. I want to see more. You know what I mean?
One target, one catch.
Right. It's not acceptable, right? Now, once again, if he's a 1-year guy, I go, you know what, Mikey? He's he signed 1 year. What are we expecting? Yeah.
This is a Joe Brady thing. This isn't a Palmer thing. This is a Joe Brady thing. Because
you might be right.
Here's the thing. We talked about this early. When we were moving up and down, Josh was throwing the ball all over the place. Then we started popping some runs. And then all of a sudden, Joe Brady decided, you know what? Just going to start running the ball.
Yeah. We're going to call it flat offense here. We're going to
stop running motions. Yeah. We're just going to try to line up and bully them.
Play the clock. Yep.
Yeah. And it's just like we stopped running our offense. Then that's what happened at the end of the drive. And in our defense, we couldn't get off the field on third down. So they were just eating up clock over and over and over and over. So we lost our rhythm. Coming out of half, we went right down the field and scored.
And I'll tell you what that sorry, Mike, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'll tell you what that does too, what I don't like. And I'm glad because you kind of just made the point. When you do that, I really feel like it does affect Josh, right? So you get him going in this rhythm, and then all of a sudden you go away from it. And you start doing other stuff that's just kind of going away from what was working. And then you expect Josh on the next series just to kick it. Like Brady, let's do what's working until the defense,
stops it.
Until they adjust, so they make stop.
He'll do it when they're running the ball, but he doesn't do it in the pass game.
No, he doesn't. That's the concern I have with this team. And I've been saying it, and maybe you are right. But I will say it's a little bit on both. I'll say that. I would say the receivers still need to do better. We saw some drops tonight. Keon Coleman, come on, man.
I mean, he dropped
still
one,
unacceptable.
But it was a bad time. And then what compounded that is right after that, Johnson dropped it.
Exactly.
We're off the field.
And we're off the field, right?
Yeah.
And same with Kincaid, same with not. It's like Kincaid touchdown. I mean, what are you doing? And now, mind you, that was good defense. But if you are the first round pick, you got to make that play, right? Like we expect you to make plays like that. It's just too inconsistent. I need better, and I need better from Brady, and I need better from McDermott too. It's like McDermott once again is like he has his blunders, his bad timeouts, his this playing coaching not to lose instead of coaching to win. It's like an ongoing thing. Because listen, guys, let's be real. This game should have been 40-13, 40-17 maybe. I'll give it 40-20 even. And it wasn't, because we play this style of football where it's just like, let's build a little lead and let's play a little keep away. We're going to, kill the clock here and play clock. And it's a dangerous slope. It's really dangerous when you coach like that. I just want him to learn. Like, you can't keep getting away with stuff like that.
Well, here's my take on it. It was a short week, and it was.
Sure.
But I'm not going to kill the offense. They dropped 31.
They did.
As ugly as it was at times, we still put up 31 points.
Against a very bad corners, though, on the Miami Dolphins. Now, their front is not bad.
We didn't even go after them. That's the thing. We never actually tried. We had a brand new corner come in on 2nd and 8.
It still didn't attack.
And went right to a run and got stuffed, and then Josh got sacked, and we were off the field.
Right.
Why do you not go after the – Miami picked on Trey all night long because they know.
Dude.
So –
They know. Yep, and many teams will know after seeing this, by the way. Many teams. It's a copycat league. They're going to you don't think teams are going to go, okay, let's put our fastest receiver here on him, right? Let's get a fast receiver on Trey, and because that he's not going to press because he knows that he can't keep up, and we'll just do some quick slants and let the receiver take a 5-yard catch to 10 or 15. Tonight, I will say this. Trey made some plays, Mikey. I'm like, okay, Trey, good tackles. But then there were some plays. Holy shit.
He played well in the run game. He hasn't. He made one really nice pass breakup on the running back.
You're right. On the one, yes, that was nice.
like when he was matched up on Waddle, Waddle just used him.
Oh, dude, he knew it. He knew
But
it. Younger,
also, can I be honest?
faster.
Where
Yeah.
the fuck was our defensive line tonight? Like outside of Joey Bosa, who put pressure on the guys,
I thought he did great tonight.
there was nobody else at all.
Yeah, it's very disappointing because me and you both, I think we've been not hyping Groot up, but we've been on his side, right? We've stuck up for Groot. We felt like Groot has been has taken steps forward. But I'll say this season, I don't know if he may have taken a step back. I have not seen much of him this year at all make any kind of impact on 3 games so far. None. And there's no excuse when you got Bosa on the other side, basically forcing the quarterback your way, and you're still nowhere to be found. And tonight, that offensive line for the Dolphins, bro, they had like 1 starter. I mean, what are we doing here? Like, we should have been sacking Tua. We should have been pushing that offensive line back in his face, and we just were not. It was bad.
Tua didn't hold the ball long. He checked everything down all night long.
I get it, but I still didn't see the pressure like I would have liked. But I get what you're saying.
But every time we got pressure, we weren't lane disciplined, and we allowed Tua to sneak out, and then Tua all of a sudden looked like he could play off script.
Yeah, I'll say this too. One thing too, and we're gonna keep. Obviously, we just started, but Miami threw everything they had at us tonight.
Oh,
so
God,
let's not. Yeah, let's not like. Exactly. Let's not get that twisted up, guys. You know, they're playing probably for their coach not to be fired at this point. You know, an 0-2 team here. And they were that was probably maybe their best game through the first 2 weeks, right? They threw everything they had, right? And I thought they played pretty good defense. I'm not gonna lie. I thought their defensive line did pretty well tonight for the most part. But yeah, you know, I felt like we were a little at times, just the energy was a little low. I felt even with Allen at times, I just felt like it was a little bit low at times. Kind of just like, hey, let's just get this game over with, right? Like, let's just get out of here with the dub.
You felt that way too. I felt like that's what they're trying to do. Like, even down the stretch, we get the first down, and then they go run. Like, they don't know we're going to run the ball. Like,
right.
The game's not over. We're only up a score.
It's not.
What are you doing?
Right. Yeah. It just seemed
he
like
had to make a 48-yarder to this ice it. Like,
right. Which is not an easy field goal, right?
No,
I mean, it's makeable, but right. Yeah, it just seemed like we were just trying to get out of that game with a win. You know, let's just get out of there. You know, like there was no real. Just didn't seem like there was a lot of energy tonight. I didn't feel it. The crowd, by the way, I thought the crowd brought it tonight. I thought the crowd was electric.
Real good. Yeah, the crowd was real good. We on offense, we started out hot. We just were moving up and down the field. They couldn't stop us.
Which we normally do on the first series.
When we go high tempo,
right. Yes,
when we go up tempo and we get the motions and the misdirections going, we can do whatever we want. And then Joe Brady just gets cute. And I don't know if it's a McDermott telling him, hey, slow it down, give the defense a chance to rest, so run the ball, or what it is. But it's like we get out of the game flow, and then all of a sudden we have a hard time picking it back up.
I think that's what it is. I hate to say it at this point, but it just seems like it's an ongoing thing since Dable left, where he wants it a certain way, and he wants it. You know, he wants to play it safe, right? Like, let's just get the dub. Let's not run. You know, let's not run up the score. Let's just kill the clock. Let's just play smart, fundamental football. And that's just not. I don't think that's a good a way about going. With things like coaching not to lose is never good. And I feel like that's McDermott's MO, and he has to get out of that. He has to get out of that.
He's not going to start 9 years in, dude.
I get it. Now going on the defense, like you said, I thought the offense, it was a weird game, yet we still scored 31, which is, hey, 31 points. What? It didn't feel like 31.
It didn't.
Right? It didn't.
I also want to shout out James Cook because we're talking a lot of bad. Let's talk good real quick.
Dude, absolutely.
James Cook is a monster, man. He's earning every
day
of that contract. Every bit of that contract.
I'm eating crow, Mikey. Look at
He's earned every bit of that. And Dan, you're not wrong there because me and Tommy were talking about that. that very first down, why the hell wasn't that challenged? He did not catch that ball.
And he challenges the dumbest place, though, right? Like,
it's just wild.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
The offensive line.
You are right. Let's talk about the good stuff. Go for it.
Yeah, the offensive line early was really dominant in the run game. Josh was spreading the ball around, making smart plays. We were just moving up and down, and then like as they got hurt, it's like we just switched into this weird mode of let's just run the ball, and then we missed it.
Yeah.
Then we missed the field goal, and things just like snowballed on us. They went right downfield and scored, and then we just could never get it going again.
Yeah, and what I meant about like the game, 21 points. I mean, it's not terrible. I did predict, I think, 13-20. I thought they maybe get a garbage time touchdown, so I wasn't too off. Because listen, they still got playmakers. Their coach is still an offensive minded head coach. He's going to throw some good stuff out there. But I just felt like the game, like I said, the game was weird because our defense, I felt like, would get a few stops, and the offense then had opportunities, plenty, Mikey. I counted, I think, twice in the second half where we got the ball back right away and 3 and outs. And it's just, you cannot, it's unacceptable. So in a way, I thought this was both sides of the ball tonight. Even though we scored 31, I felt like we're in this weird kind of funk all game where it was
complimentary football.
It wasn't.
When the defense stepped up, the offense didn't capitalize. When the defense failed, the offense came out and got the touchdown.
Yeah, it was. Let's see.
It was wild.
Yeah, I saw that
he
tonight.
Did
by
that
the way,
more and more. Like every time they got down there, he was like, the harder I clap, the better they're gonna play.
Yeah,
like, no, that's
I know. I know. Mafia Sports Report loves the clapping.
Man.
Let me throw some more.
Matt, that is a fantastic stat.
Wow. See,
wow, that's unacceptable.
And a lot of those were 3rd and long, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10. Even we had a 2nd and 15, and we gave up 12 or 11. I mean, like the 3rd and long, the longs, the 2nd and long, 3rd and longs, we have the toughest time stopping those. I don't get it, man. Like it's just something that's just an ongoing thing. Khalil Shakir, you know what? I have a weird, I'm with you, but I still think he's kind of.
He looked better tonight.
Suffering.
That's the best
he did look a little better.
He looked better tonight. Like on that orbit motion where he caught it and ran for the touchdown a week ago or 2 weeks ago, he wouldn't have been able to make that cut. He would have had to go out of bounds with his.
Oh, did you see this? By the way, I have the exclusive video here, footage. I didn't show you. But warning, this is disturbing content. I'll play it real quick for you, Mikey. You missed out on it
I don't
earlier.
know if I want to see it.
Well, you're going to see it.
There's something seriously wrong up there.
There's Spin after the Bills game with his heart emojis and his friends. Loving Sean McDermott.
There's something seriously wrong with you. Yeah. Chu's been holding the ball longer. Tonight, he didn't hold the ball that long. Or it's either he didn't hold the ball long or we really had zero pass rush. You know who the best pass rusher outside of Bosa was? Walker.
Walker played pretty well. I saw him multiple times in the backfield. Good for him. I was hoping Sanders would pop up. I didn't see much of him. But Walker
Sanders been MIA for all 3 weeks.
He hasn't been he's been underwhelming. I still think he has potential. I still like his upside, but there's a lot of guys that's been underwhelming. It's not just the rookies. It's like he said, Gregory Rousseau, underwhelming. Guys that I didn't think would be playing, good or at least this good as Bosa. I didn't see it coming. But yeah, man, it's just one of those things, man.
Roy nails it. We won by 10, but dude, we look like shit for a lot of that game.
Yeah,
and it just tells you how good the Bills really can be when they put it together. Because this wasn't a good game, like really. And we won we dropped 31 and won by 10.
Let me ask you this. And by the way, Captain D is in the chat. I see him. We'll get to the super chat and we'll get you to Captain D. Let me ask you this question. And I'll ask you, Captain D, you can put it in the chat. Did this game possibly prolong or save McDaniel's
Yes.
coaching job
Yes.
for the time being.
Yes.
Okay, I believe so too. I believe he showed enough tonight.
If we would have whitewashed them, he probably would have been gone. But him, that's 2 weeks in a row that they put pressure in the fourth quarter and had a chance.
Yeah,
his quarterback choked it away. So say what you want. That was all Tua's fault.
Dude, yeah, Captain D, man, we'll get. Yeah, that was.
had a chance, or give him a chance, and he threw the pick with a chance to tie it.
Yeah, that was.
Right, so you said there's a super chat. Let's get. Down
yeah, it's on the bottom there. So we'll get to the ones we missed, but go to the scroll to the bottom. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
You can put it up.
Yeah. All right, I got a super chat here. Let's hit that. Let's hit that train horn. Of course, man. You know every super chat gets a train horn. Let me crank that volume.
Thank you very much.
Tim coming in says, "Hey guys, shout out to Bernard for making the big play at the end there. By the way, if you guys remember me, I called. Yeah, absolutely, Tim.
Of course. Hey, by the way, and Tim, and everyone that's here tonight, all of y'all, on our Monday night show at 10:15. I know it's late for some of y'all, but if you guys are up, you're bored, you want to watch a good, fun show, we have a call-in. You guys can call in anytime. There's a link that we put out, and you guys click the link. It's real simple, and then you guys can have some fun talking Buffalo Bills football. Here's Captain D, my good buddy from the ASE Shakedown. Good game, guys. Congrats on the win. Hey, and this guy here, Captain D, I love this guy. I've been a friend of him for a long time. And yeah, dude, he's an honest fan, keeps things real. And yeah, let me tell you about that. That Tua play real quick, Captain D and Tim. That's all on Tua, like Mikey said. He was staring down his receiver the whole time. And we got to also give Bernard his credit, because Bernard basically tracked his eyes, tracked him the whole way, and jumped it. That's awesome, right? But that's also really bad on Tua's part. A good quarterback, great quarterbacks, they don't make those mistakes. You do not stare down your receiver. They had an opportunity to score there. And they because of a Tua mistake, he cost them the game. And you could, like I said, I don't know if you all would have won, but he definitely cost you.
Sellers killed them too.
Oh, that play! I feel bad for. I'll be honest, I feel bad for the guy.
Dude, he wasn't even close to it.
He wasn't, but he was going. He's a big guy. He was going all out. But when you're that size and you're diving like that, if you don't hit the ball, you're really risking it. And he hit the punter. I mean, it is what it is. I don't mind the fight, Miami, but yeah, you can't.
Miami shot themselves in the foot tonight.
Oh, dude, a few times. And I'll tell you this: last week too, the Jets gave us opportunities by doing boneheaded mistakes like that, penalties that gave us first downs. They bailed us out. You cannot bail a good team out. You cannot do it in the NFL. The Dolphins bailed us out a few times tonight.
Spin McDermott's playing chess, not checkers. He needed McDaniels to keep his job longer. That's why the defense was mid tonight to hold our told our offense to slow down. Yeah, okay. I like it. I like the explanation, Spin. I hope you're right. That's the reason why. But man, I'll tell you one thing. Now, we're not going to see a Tyreek and a Waddle on every team.
Correct.
So I don't know that what happened to our secondary tonight will happen again, until we get closer to the Eagles. But Jesus, like Waddle was putting Trey in a blender.
Mud Ninja, I think you're overselling to his pick. Bills defense reads. Listen, I'm not over. Listen, we gave both. If you heard us, we're giving Bernard his dues. That he tracked to his eyes. He understood where he was looking, and he made a great play on the ball. We're giving both sides of it. Like Tua did a poor job of executing. Right, you can't stare down your receiver. That's a big no-no. Right, everybody knows who watch football knows. But at the same time, your defense also has to make a play. Right, he could have made a play and dropped the ball. Right, a lot of guys do that. Right, and drop. They usually have bad hands, right? Defenders usually, that's why they don't play offense. So I'm giving both sides to it. That's all. So Bernard did a great job tracking it, and Tua did a terrible job showing where he was going, basically. So
Also,
that's all
all
I'm saying.
night,
Yeah.
Also, all night, Tua was checking down underneath. It was all night long as we dropped because of the receivers, because that's what we do. We play the 2 deep shell to hold them and make and come up and tackle. So Tua was taking what was given to him, and Bernard really played him. Like, he played it perfect.
He did.
He baited him and got it.
And I think also you got to give credit to, I believe on that play was Walker, who actually had the pressure down the middle, which kind of forced him to throw that a little bit probably earlier than what he expected. So, yeah.
But I just said, to be fair, the Bills started playing around with runs and routes, with a few free plays for Josh when he had the lead. Yeah, like I felt like we got too cute. I'm with you, Mud Ninja. I really felt like we got too cute. But you're right, Jamal. You know, we won the turnover battle again.
It's so odd with this defense, right? We're like, God, okay, this defense is just kind of like giving up points, and then they get the one play, right? The one big turnover, and it saved us tonight. Bordeaux, I have to vent this. Yeah. So, guys, real quick, Saturday, that's my boy Captain D. AFC East Shakedown is at noon. We're gonna have obviously everybody on from the Patriots. Anthony covers the Patriots. Captain D covers the Dolphins. Curtis covers the Dolphins. And me obviously cover the Bills. And Juan that covers the Patriots. So it's going to be a fun show. And boy, Curtis is going to not be a happy camper. Right? This Curtis. Hold on. This is going to be Curtis right here. I'm going to play a little. This I have to play because it's definitely Curtis. Here, let me. Oh, it's not okay. Never mind. I'll look for it in a minute. Go ahead, Mikey. Get to some of these comments.
Yeah.
Wow. This.
The turnover battle is right. Here's the thing the Bills don't do. They don't make dumb plays. They wait for you to mess up and then they capitalize. And it's been that way, since last year. Like, early in the game, I was watching Josh. Josh was like pointing things out. Josh's mental take is gone to the next level. Now, in the middle of the game, we got all weird with some of the play calls and stuff. And I felt like Josh was just running the plays that were called rather than like playing the game like he was earlier, because Josh was checking out of stuff and getting people to write things, and then I felt like we went very vanilla in the middle of the game. After that touchdown drive in the second half, the rest of the third quarter, I felt like we were very, very vanilla.
It was, and then one of the plays I remember, we didn't get back to the huddle in time. We had to call timeout. Like that's rare of us too, getting to the. But here we go, real quick. I'm gonna play this.
Yeah, you guys fucking suck at your job. I'm gonna come down there and beat the fuck out of you, you fucking stupid bitch. All right, I'll be down in 10 minutes. Get ready. You better start stretching. I'm gonna fucking wear you out, dumbass. 10 minutes.
I'm guessing that's gonna be Curtis.
Captain D and Curtis.
Captain D, maybe Curtis. Yeah.
I sure hope so, Mike. We now have 10 days before we play the Saints at home, and I hope we curb stomp them.
Please show me something. Like, let's just smash the team. Can we smash one team, please? Just to make me feel a little better.
The crazy part was Josh was 22 of 28, 213, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it. I'm telling you, this was the most. I'm telling you, Mikey, when I came on halftime, I'm like, I didn't know. I vented a lot, but I didn't know what to vent or be happy because once again, the flow was so weird in this game because there was, like you said earlier, James Cook ran great. Josh Allen made plays, but we also went quiet. Right? Like, it was just an odd game, man, for even the defense. Odd.
Yeah. Honestly, Trek, I think I want to see Strong. I hope McDermott goes back, watches this, and starts swapping and getting Strong some playing time, because I love Trey. I do, and he's been a great Buffalo Bill. But I don't need him starting.
I don't either. At least rotate him, and just kind of see how the flow goes with both in there, and then judge for yourself, McDermott. But right now, and you're right, Mikey, like, we love him. Like, Trey's great, man. Trey, everything he's, a 2017 draft pick, all pro Trey, fun, good guy. And he's a good depth piece. There's nothing wrong with Trey being on this team. But as a starter, CB2, you see it tonight. And this is what I feared. He's lost more than a step. He's very slow in tracking the ball down when he gets beat. It's just not in him. just doesn't have it. And that's what happens when you have 2 season-ending injuries and age. I mean, it's normal. But you can't. Mikey's right. Yeah, Mikey's right. You cannot. You can't keep going on with that. You're gonna have to either put Strong in or maybe Harrison when he gets healthy. I don't know.
Yeah,
Even though I don't think Harrison. I just don't think he shows this year. Yeah, I don't think. I don't even know if he.
I don't think McDermott's gonna do it. We say you have to, but let's be honest, McDermott's not going to. I would like to see him start rotating Strong in to get some reps, like we did with Benford and Kyer year 1.
Correct.
Start giving him a little bit of something, And yeah, Josh did have 3 TDs tonight.
He did. Yep. No rushing touchdown, which was different. Usually he has at least a rushing touchdown in the game, right?
Like we almost did, and then we gave it to James Cook.
Yeah.
Like
James Cook,
at that
man.
point, listen, Josh had a couple times where he could have run it in. He did the little flip to the rookie. Like Josh is running less now. Josh will break glass later in the year, but he's got to pace himself. There's no need to do that in week 3.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'll tell you what, Miami. If you're still here, Captain D, because Captain D has been talking about this guy. I forget his name, but the RB2, the big bruiser type running back. Boy, he reminds me of Carlos Williams. That's the kind of running back I want here as RB2. That's how you do a change of pace running back. A big bruiser, not the same size as James Cook, but a little bit
good.
Yes, he's a bruiser, like north to south, running right down the middle,
bouncing off of him.
Off of him. I'm telling you, Mikey, and I think Ray, along with some other players this year, has taken a step back for the first 3 weeks. I do not like. Even Ty Johnson has been okay. I expected better. So Cook, great, living up to his contract, actually doing better than his contract, in my opinion. But I think Ray Davis right now is, I don't know. He's just not. I don't know if his vision's not there or something's going on with him. He's just not running the ball effectively. And
Connor is really upset with Rousseau.
I see this.
This is like the 5th comment about Rousseau he's put in here. So I need to touch on this. Listen, it's early in the season. Is he MIA right now? Yes. Is he a bust? No. Will we regret the contract? I guess we're going to find out. Right.
Guess what, Mikey? I guess we'll find out.
I guess we'll find out if we're going to regret it. I'm not, ready to cut him by any means. Because if you cut him, you're going to have AJ Epinesa, who was dog shit tonight.
Right. Listen, only way you get rid of Groot is you trade.
Yeah, did you see tonight? I don't even see. I think it saw Solomon on the field tonight. No. I'm telling you, the only edge that made a difference tonight was Bosa, and I would say in our defensive line was Walker. So only 2 guys that were really impactful on the line tonight. I didn't see much. I mean, maybe we're wrong. This is instant reaction, by the way. Of course, we can go back and watch all 22. Be like, oh, we missed this play. But as of right now, I would say that's the players that stuck out on that line was Bosa and Walker tonight. Outside of that, yeah, Mikey's right. Like Groot's having a tough start to the season. But let's wait. It's early, guys. Once again, 3 weeks. Can I tell you a positive?
Yeah, shoot, go for it.
Positive. We're 3-0.
Yeah,
we're halfway through. We're getting ready to get Michael Hoyt back.
Yes, Hoyt. That should be very helpful.
Through his suspension.
Yeah, fucking suspension.
We're halfway through. We're halfway through. We're 3-0, guys.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we can't complain too much. 3-0.
Also getting Ogunjobi back. We're another week closer to getting Ed Oliver back. I have no idea what's going on with Milano. I have no idea what's going on. We missed him tonight. I mean, I'll tell you, we were shitting on him last week. We missed him tonight.
Yeah. I'll say this though, if it's the same one though that he got hurt last time, it's not good for him. That is bad news because normally you're supposed to come back a little bit stronger like when they repair it, but I don't know. We'll see. That's concerning. I just feel like Milano is just a guy that he just has a string of bad luck all over his body, apparently, because this guy gets hurt all over his body. It's not like it's just one,
and they're freak
and they're weird.
He got hurt falling.
Right, he got hurt tackling a dummy, tackling dummy in practice last year. It's just it's
got
odd.
rolled up on and shattered his leg. Like it's
Right,
just odd.
right, just bad. Yeah, feel for the guy, but
I don't want to say there's nothing to celebrate. James Cook was awesome. Josh was great.
he was. You know, a player I want to say real quick that had his up and down. Shaq Thompson. He made a couple great plays tonight, and then a couple he kind of fucked up on, right? But boy, when he made some plays, That tackle behind that I think they lost like, I don't know what, 5 yards, 7 yards, whatever that was behind.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that was a well-designed play. If he doesn't get around that blocker, there's a lot of room there. And boy, he shedded that block off, no problem, and made a big tackle, bro. I mean, so I got to give him his dues.
Few big plays, but
he made a few.
He was out of position a few times too.
Out of position,
but he's also rusty. He's been out for a few weeks, and he's made a comeback, coming back from injury.
Yeah.
Mud Ninja said, "Can we talk about Josh pointing out directions for Cook to run? Josh's direction didn't work each time. You know,
I didn't see that part. I
didn't see that either.
Maybe I missed that.
I wasn't really paying attention and must have. You know what I mean? We smashed the Jets in sleep mode, and we went to sleep tonight too. And I mean, we still won by 10.
It was such a weird game. Like I said, I'm glad we won, right? And I'm glad it didn't come down to a field goal or something stupid, like But damn, that was close. It's a little too close for comfort. I'm glad we won, but like no one's saying the Bills will look unbelievable tonight. Like that was a at home that should have been more of an ass kicking.
We scored in every quarter, and we scored 10 in the fourth. They scored in 3 quarters.
Yeah, but they could have scored in the
third.
They had an opportunity to score in that last though, in that fourth. Yeah, they and you know what though, even if they score there, I'm still confident.
I'm with you, Spen. Our first half offense looked awesome. Until that we got cute with that drive at the end.
Right.
They had back-to-back injuries, which slowed all the momentum down because we were just going up and down. And then all of a sudden we got cute and they made 2 stops and we missed the field goal.
Yeah. You know what I noticed too in this game? There was no real momentum either way. Like I didn't feel like Miami ever really caught momentum, and I don't think we caught momentum. You know what I mean? Like if we would have scored on that drive, the missed field goal, maybe the momentum in the crowd would have been on. It would have probably gone really bad, right? Going up 21-7 there. Maybe Miami makes some mistake. You know what I mean? It started, snowballing. But when we missed the field goal and then they score and it's tied, but there was no real momentum. Miami never took the lead. Buffalo never really took this gigantic lead. You know what I mean? It was kind of this funky game. So I didn't see any momentum swings, like big swings that, you know what I mean?
The biggest lead was 10 at the end.
Yeah.
There was always a 1-score game the whole day.
Yeah. All right. Wild, right? But it felt like I never felt like the game was like
we were going to lose it.
We were going to lose the game. Yeah. I never felt that way. It was just a weird feeling. Like I knew we were going to win, right? But it was just this drag out game. Up. Yeah. It was weird, man.
Wake up and go for the jugular, you jackasses.
Right. Yeah.
This game was good for the Bills. It was a battle. We had an easy schedule. Honestly, if we would have mopped them up, that would have been 2 games in a row where we mopped them up, and that probably wouldn't have been great for us. We need to be in some of these battles, get a little bit of scar tissue going. Because of our schedule early. As long as we win, that's all that really matters. The end of winning, the W is all that matters.
Winning and then also learning from your mistakes. And that goes for coaching. I big time. Learn from these games, man. Take something from this game. It was an ugly game, and I'm sure McDermott's going to say it, but take something from it, right? Adjust, make changes, right? So that shit don't happen again. That's all I want, right? Especially for the young guys, Groot. For me, look in the mirror, man. Can you do better? What are you doing wrong here? What can you do better? Because clearly through 3 games, you're just not, something's wrong. Something's off. So you need to look in the mirror and see what I got to do to do better, right? Get with a position coach, do something. Because you got time. Like you said, Mikey, we got some games coming up. They're all winnable games. And then you got the bye week, right? And then you got some players returning. But this is the time here where get the mistakes out of the way, learn from them, and then the second half of the season, we got to pour it on, man. Going into the playoffs. I mean, because we're a playoff team. Like, there's no doubt about it. We're a January team. The question is, are we a February team? And that one is still the big question mark, right? That we're all wondering.
Yeah. They were 3 for 3 in the red zone. We were 3 for 4. We outdid them in first downs.
I could pull this up if you like the stats or whatever.
Yeah, I was just looking. And
okay,
Sophie, I don't know if it's just Harrison. Why don't we get Strong in there and see what he's got?
Absolutely.
Like, I want Harrison back because he has speed, and speed changes things. But I'd also like to let Dorian Strong get in there. I thought week 1, Dorian actually looked good.
Yeah, I did too. I had no problem with Dorian Strong in there. I don't know why I actually don't know why. I mean, I do know why. Let me take that back. It's because McDermott is stubborn and he wants certain players in there no matter what. And he was going to stick. I think Trey, and you might have been right, Mikey, to begin with. In this offseason, when you said Trey's going to be the CB2, no. And I said, there's no way. It's going to be a competition. And you were, even if Harrison doesn't get hurt, God, I hate to say it. I think McDermott was going to go trade the whole. Yeah, I think he was going with that option the whole time, bro. And that's the concerning part. That's the part I don't understand. When you're trying to go young, you bring Trey in here, and just to start him at CB, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't like it.
Good. But this is a McDermott special. Bring in the aging vet and start him over the young guy because you don't trust the young guy yet.
Right. It's
But it's
crazy.
When Trey started one side, he started a rookie, so will do it. I just don't understand.
No, I get that.
I just don't understand why. Like, after watching, next game will tell me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because if Trey's out there for the entire thing, I don't expect to see any of the rookies this year. He's going to ride with Trey unless Trey gets hurt.
Unless he gets hurt, yeah, which is a probability, by the way.
Because Trey got torched tonight.
He did, absolutely got torched. They good for Miami to understand the weak spot, right? And then they attacked it. I thought Benford played all right, by the way. The only play that I thought was bad by him, or at least that stood out for me, was the one we got away with it on the hill, down the middle, deep pass. He tracked the ball terribly. Rapp covered him on that one. Thank God for Rapp. Rapp got there and kind of made a play on the ball. And that's the one where he got hurt, where Trey kind of was a little bit of friendly fire there a little bit, but I thought he did a terrible job tracking the ball. If that ball was a little bit thrown, a little bit, a little lower, I think Hill has a great possibility of catching that. But either way, I thought Benford, though, besides that, I thought he played okay tonight. I didn't see any, he had a tough matchup with Hill all night long. That's tough to guard that kind of speed.
Benford's traveling with the best receiver.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he played like ass. Like I said, I thought there was a couple plays that stood out that I didn't like. Outside of that, I thought he did pretty well. But Trey's that's a problem. That's a problem with the speed. I'm attacking Trey the whole time. If I'm getting my speedy guy out there and having him switch up on him.
I disagree that he's a bust. He was a first-round pick. He got a second contract. He's been good. He hasn't started off great this year, but he's not a bust.
No, and he's been up there in pressure rate. So he's been actually top 5, I believe.
But we can agree to disagree on this. You fan the way you need to fan.
Exactly. Yeah, ain't no problem with it.
Yeah. Dude, Josh is definitely taken a step from the mental side this year. I will say
he has. I would like. I get what he's doing, and I appreciate Josh giving what the defense is taking him. Because before he wasn't really, that wasn't his MO. He would always try to force it more downfield, try more for the big splash plays. So kudos for him for understanding you don't always have to do that. But I would like some here and there. We don't really take much shots downfield anymore. But do what works. I'm not against it. But I'll say this, Mikey, though. Speed kills. More needs to get more involved. We had that jet sweep to him. I loved it. It worked. Yeah. Why only once, right? Why not any pop passes for him? Why, that kind of guy he could be effective in the offense. And we
Why
just
not run the
don't.
bubble to him? You ran to Keon.
Why
He's
not?
a slower guy.
Right, exactly.
By the way,
Why
did you
not
see
Keon doing
Keon's
the blocking?
slant? That was so beautiful. Hands
It was.
catch, big body.
That was very nice.
Like that was
Yes.
the Keon that we want to see.
Yeah, put him more in those positions. Have him run more slants.
Yeah. Like we don't run a lot of slants or crossers. It's wild.
Oh, it's his other peck? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good news, by the way, but still kind of bad. Still not great.
Can we clinch the division by week 9? I'd have to go look at it to see.
It's been, I mean, it's a possibility, but look, and I want to say this too, and we'll go on for a little bit more until we get out of here, but look, we're not trying to like be Debbie Downers on a win and just be down on this team. We're just trying to be as honest as we could be, just like you guys, a lot of you guys, but I just don't want you guys to think like, oh, these guys come on live and these shit all over the team, even though we're 3-0. Like, we're just pointing out things that we can improve on and that we know we can get better on. Because imagine if we did just a few more things better, right, that we can improve on. That 31 right there that you're seeing, that could be 40, 41, well, right? That 21 for the Dolphins.
Should have been 34.
Well, it should have been 34, but I'm saying like it could have even been higher than that, right? If we did things right.
Should have been 14.
Exactly. So,
or 7, because we gave up a lot of third down.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay to want to be better, is all I'm saying. And that's all we're trying to point out and say is like, we love the wins. We'll take them how we can get them, but we also know the reality, and the reality is when you get in January football, you're playing the best of the best. You cannot afford to do the mistakes like this in January, right? So that's all we're talking about here, and I think that's I think that's what McDermott understands in the rest of the team, right? You fix it up, you fix your problems early on, and get ready for the playoffs. So we're ways away from it, but get these mistakes out of the way early, man.
Yeah, Trixon says 3rd game in a row where Landon Jackson was not picked, which is concerning. I don't know why you think it's concerning. Go back and look at the last 3 third-round picks that we've had. We had Bernard, didn't play year 1. We had Williams, didn't play year 1. Jackson,
that's true,
didn't play. I mean, even go back to last year. Carter didn't play year 1.
Yeah, I talked about this.
Didn't play year 1. That's 4. That's 4 straight third-round picks. The last third-round pick that played was Spencer Brown, and he wasn't good year 1.
And Devin Singletary played his first year.
The last one. Yeah.
Okay. I got you. You're right.
Was Brown, and he wasn't very good.
So, Triggs, we talked about this pregame. Mike, it's funny. We talked about Landon pregame. Me and Aramis, and I just think Landon Jackson is one of these players. He has a lot. He's a high ceiling. He has a lot. He's a lot of tools, right? The dude is talented, right, as far as athletic ability goes. But I feel like this offseason didn't go as planned with getting him up to speed, getting him right. I think he's a project. So I think next year, off season, he's going to have to put that work in. He's going to have to put the work in, get better at his craft, and get with position coaches to get better, because he has the tools. He just has to put it all together, and I don't think he did, and that's why you saw him in the preseason struggle. But we see the upside. So, and I think the coaches do too. And who cares? He's a 3rd-round pick. We have him on a rookie deal, and that's how they're seeing it. And I don't think you'll see Landon Jackson this year, to be honest with you. I just don't. I think he might be a healthy scratch most of the season.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, guys, our defense, until everyone gets back, I'm gonna hold complete judgment.
True.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see when it's all together.
And Ogunjobi get back, once Ed gets back, once Milano gets back, once Trey doesn't have to be the CB2 with Harrison back or Strong.
Correct.
Then we'll start once we have a full defense, then let's talk about it. But
then we can kind of really
Till the suspensions are up, we're just trying to get through week by week. You know what
I mean? I'm 100% with you, because once we get everybody on deck, hopefully too, we have, injuries by the time that happens. But once we get everybody on deck, then we can kind of, see what this team defense is all about, right? Like analyze it a little bit better, right? But you're right, Mikey. Like we have some key guys coming back. We'll see what happens by then. But right now, once again,
please
just gotta work on some stuff.
We don't have the money for him, but oh my God.
Yeah,
if
he's
you can
unhappy.
Find a way to get a Dexter Lawrence, go get him.
I think you'd have to offer.
That's a game changer on the defensive line.
I think you'd have to offer a couple first. I'm going to be honest with you. I think you'd have to offer a couple first.
Give up 2 first.
I would too, and it might take a couple first and maybe a player, which is fine.
I would give the Micah Parsons deal for Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah, he's right up there with him. Once again, we'll see. You know, we talk about it, but it's such a slim chance, guys, with how Bean operates. That's the only downfall of when we get into talks like, hey, this guy's unhappy. Should we get him? Yeah, we should. But will we? Probably not. Right? So.
And listen, the Bills are scoring 30 points a week. It's hard to be really mad at what the offense is doing. I mean, really, even in a so-so game where we're not overly fond of what happened, we're still dropped 31.
I get it. It's just, you know how we are. We're looking at everything and saying, damn, we're leaving points off the board.
We roll out of bed and drop 30.
Right, somehow.
And God damn, James Cook is good. And he's just
getting
better, man. He's getting better. He's better this year than he was last year.
He really is. Like I said, I give him his dues. Vision's there. Contact balance is even better. He's gotten stronger. Yeah. I mean, he's definitely living up to his contract and some. So, yeah, I'm glad we signed him. That was a good signing.
I'm gonna call this out. You know, Jason, Philly hasn't looked great.
They haven't either. Yeah, it's not like they're playing great. They had a tight game with Dallas. They had a tight game versus the Chiefs. Yeah, they're not lighting up the scoreboard either. So they're still a dangerous team. And so, by the way, so is the Chiefs. I talked to Captain D today. I'm like, they may be 0-2. That's a dangerous 0-2 team. I don't give a fuck if they're 0-3.
Chiefs are gonna be in the playoffs. Relax, everybody.
Yeah, they are.
They also have to get healthy. Their wide receiver room's going to come back. You're going to get Worthy back. They're going to get Rice back.
Right.
You know, there's a chance they get Tyreek. You know, and then the Chiefs are going to be the Chiefs.
Yeah. No. Exactly. So I'm not. That's one thing I like. I don't even want to hear anyone say the Chiefs are done or Chiefs are. Don't matter.
It's 2 weeks into the season, guys. We still have a long way to go.
Right. Got a long way. Yeah.
You know. Lawrence and Walker.
Yeah. Dynamic. That's what I got you. All right.
Yeah. Oh, Tommy's been eating the last couple weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I would agree, Jamal. The defense needs to show more. Let's wait for some of these guys to get back. See what Hoyt looks like when he gets back and gets factored in. Ogunjobi will get factored in. Like you have to remember, we're bringing up practice squad guys right now to fill our defensive line because of some.
Yeah.
Injuries. So.
Yeah. No, I get it. Like I said, that when we talk about this team, there's little. I don't think there's huge question marks anymore, like that we're super duper concerned about. We just need to correct things. We need to fix some things a little bit here and there. I think some players need to find themselves as far as their ability, what they're doing out there. Like we talk about Groot, right? Like we know he could play better, right? I mean, I know some of you guys think he's a bust, but we know.
I didn't see him pop at all.
He didn't really pop first 3 games.
Well, I mean, he still had a sack.
No, I get it, but I mean, pop, right? Like
I didn't even see him flash tonight. Like I didn't even see him.
No, nothing. So it's a long season.
It is.
I'm not overly concerned. I just need these little things worked out where we could be a much better team and a dangerous team. Like I want to be a dangerous team. There's nothing wrong with being that or thinking that or having a team that's just you don't want to play. And I just want I want that for this team, and I know we can be that. I really do. It's just we got to correct some things. That's all.
Yeah, cat in the hat. We can't help if we want perfection out of our team. I know, I get it. I want them to I want them to steamroll everybody. I want them
every drive.
I want them Madden style, just blowing people out on rookie mode. Right. That's what I want.
Every drive, touchdown, every drive.
every stop 3 and out.
Right.
Well, 3 and
Sack, 10 sacks a game.
interceptions when they does get the ball off. Like, I get it.
Right. Oh my god.
But really, he hasn't done anything to this point. Like Saquon, he had 80 yards once in the first 2 games.
He's having a rough start.
Like their offense,
but
they have a new OC. That changes things.
Absolutely, it does. Absolutely. You know what game, by the way, and we'll talk about tomorrow that I'm a little intrigued about is the Lions-Ravens game. Very intrigued on that game.
Yeah,
very intrigued. And tomorrow, guys, Friday Night Lights is going to be fun because obviously we'll talk a little bit about, we'll dive a little bit more into this game. And then we'll dive into I want to dive into a lot of the football games over the weekend because this is rare. I'm going to tell you guys right now. This doesn't happen a lot, right? Where we we have a whole weekend of football, right? Where that's it. We already played our game. We won. We got all Sunday.
But we won.
We won, exactly. So we're not miserable, guys. So yeah, let's enjoy the weekend, right? We'll enjoy Friday Night Lights with me and Mikey, right? And then if you watch college football, enjoy your Saturday. If you want to watch AFC Shakedown with us, 12 o'clock, join us. But dude, this is going to be a fun weekend. I know it wasn't the win you expected, right. But we got the dub, right? And we know there's things that need to be worked on, but that's okay, right? The ultimate goal is to continue to win the division, clean shit up, and get ready for the playoffs. So we're off to a good start, 3-0. We cannot complain about the record.
Also, don't sleep on Miami's talent. They're not on paper, talent-wise, they're a talented team. They just can't put it together.
Correct. They got a good defensive line, by the way. Chubb still has it, by the way.
So that's a good player. Phillips was havoc in the second half.
If he stays healthy, that is a good player. He's a good player in Miami. The thing is with Miami, with the Dolphins, that is, he has just suffered that. He's like their Milano, right? Where it just is like
keeps getting hurt.
Super
good when he's on the field, but just keeps getting hurt.
Right.
I just want total dominance. Is that too much to ask?
Right. I want it too, Sophia. Trust me.
I want it. Listen, this is a great one, Tommy, and then we'll get ready to get out of here.
Yeah, no
3-0, 5 games ahead on the Chiefs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just keep
1-0
every week, right? 1-0 every week.
1-0. I do got some. We'll play 2 tonight. I do got some new ones tonight. The Real Men of Genius, right? So, any more questions you want to get to, or we're bouncing?
I'm with you, Jason. I just want to do this last couple that are in the chat.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Our defense needs to step up. Need to clean some things up. It's the best thing that happens is when we win and we still know we have to clean things up. Like there was a glaring hole tonight that we know we have to fix, and we still won. Little games make it a lot easier to relax during games. Absolutely. What if we can get both Lawrence and Bobby Okirike to replace him? I mean, honestly, I don't know. Milano's going to move on after this year.
Yes. He sure is.
I'll be interested to see if they go draft or if they go free agent, because you're going to have like JOK and a few of those other linebackers out there this free agency.
I would like, honestly, I would like to go young again. I think if you're going to youth movement, which it looks like they are,
go draft.
You go ahead and draft a linebacker. It's okay to get obviously like another Shaq Thompson or something.
Yeah, day 1, day 2 linebacker.
Is exactly. But that's what I would do.
Let Dorian make it Dorian's job to lose. Williams' job to lose, and go get a young guy and see if the young guy can take it from him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, if we're going this movement, you keep that going, keep that that thought going. We're going young, and you can have a couple vets in here, but let's not make it all these old guys returning back. But we'll see. Somebody said something in here.
DMX says wide receivers are concerning. I don't think it's the wide receivers. I really don't. I think it's the scheme. Like Joe Brady stopped throwing the ball tonight. Like Josh only threw the ball 28 times against a really bad pass defense.
I think it's a mixture of both, Mikey. if that's fair to say. I think at times Josh is looking for somebody to get open. It doesn't necessarily happen. And I also think Joe Brady also doesn't really or hasn't at time game plan. Yeah. For each individual receiver. Because the whole thing is when you have, let's say you have a number one, let's say you have like a Stephon Diggs again, right? And you have a number two, right? You don't really need to do this whole everybody, like the whole everybody eats thing is out the door now, right? You have an alpha, you know that your game planning, most of the throws are going probably to your alpha or your number two. But when you have a team like this, where let's be real, we probably got B to B plus receivers. Then you got to really get creative and get everybody involved and do it the right way. And I just feel like Brady's still trying to figure that out maybe and maybe that's time. Maybe that takes time, right? Okay, Elijah Moore's, I like.
We don't need to be hitting our stride in week 3. We need to be hitting our stride in weeks 16, 17, 18, going into the playoffs.
But I'll tell you what, in this game, you saw something different with Moore that he didn't present in the first 2 games. So that's what I mean about maybe Brady's watching these guys after, because they all study film and going, okay, all right, so I like that. So let's do that more. Let's
today too. He ran him on a few seam routes. And Kincaid looked good on the seam routes.
Right. So I think this is a process for everybody. And I do. And Brady, say what you want, but he's fresh at the job. And I feel like he's still learning kind of on the job in a way, right? And he's also learning personnel. He's learning each guy. Like that probably takes a little time. These guys haven't been here long. Matter of fact, a lot of them are new, if you think about it. Keon Coleman, second year. Palmer, first year here. Moore, first year here, right? Just throwing that out there, right?
Shavers, first time at the
Shavers, right?
Like exactly. Curtis Samuel can't even get a jersey.
Can't even get it. Got to do something. Got to figure that out. That's just a waste of money. At this point, I don't know what they're going to do with him. I don't know if anyone even wants him. Oh, let's hit that train horn. Yeah, we got super chat. You know what time it is.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Trevor.
Yeah. Thompson played well tonight. I thought he played up and down, made some flashy plays, missed some plays, but it was good to see Shaq out there. You saw versions of the old Shaq.
You did.
The Pro Bowl Shaq.
Yeah, you did. Some hard hits too, man. Like when he tackled very. he made a point.
Crushed A-Chan on the field.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's play the Real Men of Genius and get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow night.
So, as you guys know, if you're new to this channel, we always play Real Men of Genius. We play a couple clips at the end of each show. Let's get to it. All right, here we go.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Artificial Tree Maker.
Mr. Artificial Tree Maker.
Nothing brings out the holiday spirit quite like a giant steel pole with 9 feet of green pipe cleaners attached to it.
Looks so natural.
Your wonderful tree is available in all the glorious colors nature has to offer.
Yeah.
White, red, and blazing hot pink.
Ain't nothing hotter.
Thanks to you, we are no longer forced to venture out into the cold, damp steel pole forest to chop down our own fake tree.
Timber!
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, O purveyor of the pine. Your trees may lean wildly to the left, but your heart is always in the right place.
Mr. Artificial Tree Maker.
Bud Light beer, and
chopping down artificial trees.
Tommy's dropping some new ones tonight.
Oh yeah, I got one more, then we'll get out of here.
All right.
I always try to find some new ones for y'all. All right, here we go.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Portable Toilet Cleaner Outer.
Mr. Portable Toilet Cleaner Outer.
You're in the #1 business in the world.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're also in the #2 business.
You're a star.
Be it rock concert, Renaissance fair, or chili cook-off, your portable throne is always a must-see attraction.
I can't hold it now.
It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. And lucky for us, that somebody is you.
Suck it up.
So crack open an ice-cold Bud Light, Mr. Portable Toilet Cleaner Outer, because you boldly go where millions have gone before.
Mr. Portable Toilet Cleaner Outer.
Oh God, dude. It's so funny.
I just got a little Bob Backlund.
He did look like Bob Backlund. Oh
Chili
my
cook-off.
God.
All right. Tommy. We'll be
All
back
right,
tomorrow
guys.
night for Friday Night Lights. We'll
Yes.
recap the game a little bit more. We'll talk about the goods. We'll talk about the bads. We'll talk about the uglies.
We will.
And then Monday night's show, we won't have to do the good, bad, and ugly.
No,
So we
it'll
can
just
just
be wide open.
It can be wide open show, whatever the chat wants to talk about.
That's right. Which it normally is. But yeah, Monday Night Uncensored will be all about the Jets. So, guys, join us tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Friday Night Lights. Me and Mikey. We'll talk a little bit more about this game, and obviously the game's coming up for the weekend. Saturday, we have the AFC Shakedown at 12 noon. And damn, that is it. There's no
Monday, you guys.
Monday.
It's you and Dan Mitchell, right?
No,
Not this week?
because Dan actually went to the game. He's in
Okay.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
And it would have been tomorrow, actually, in the morning. But
okay.
he was telling me that he's probably going to be super tired. You remember he went to the game, so probably no show tomorrow. But we'll see. Maybe you'll know if I'm on there. Anyways, guys, we appreciate you guys, Bills Mafia. Appreciate you guys rocking with us and supporting us throughout the years. You guys are the best. Go Bills. We're out of here. Peace.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.